Hi, my name is Eduin Sandoval. I'm a mechanical engineering student, and today I'm going to talking about rotational balance. It is that balance that occurs when a body undergoes a rotation or tuning movement. Just as the translational balance must also be balanced, it arises at the moment when all the torque is acting on the body are null, that is, the sum of them is equal to 0. Its force is measured in torques or torques. It is a vector magnitude obtained as the vector product of the position, vector of the points of application of the force with respect to the point at which the moment is taken by the force. Explained in a simple way, the torque is between product between the applied force and the distance at which it's applied, measured generally from the point that remains fixed due to some force cause. A translational torque produces a rotation. The torque measured in some way the state of rotation that causes the force or the tendency to produce a rotation. In the same way that the displacement of an object can be prevented by applying a force contrary to the one that makes it move. Rotation applying a torque opposite to the one that makes it rotate. Examples of rotation and its applied force a condition of rotation equilibrium. If several forces are applied to a body that can rotate around an axis and they do not produce variation in its rotation moment, it's said that the body can be at rest or have uniform rotational motion. For this balance to exist, the following factors are presented. Number one, pair of force. A pair of force is produced when two parallel forces of the same magnitude body in the opposite direct act on body. The result is equal to 0 and their application is in the center of the line joining. The starting points of the component force. Number 2, moment of force also carry torque. A torque is defined as ability of a forced rotation body. That is the intensity which force tends to communicate a rotation moment. The moment of a force is obtained by multiplying the value of the force by its lever arm. Number 3, center of gravity. The center of gravity is the point of application of the resultant of all the force of gravity. The act on the different material masses of a body in such a way that the moment with respect to any point of the resultant applied to the center of gravity is the same as that produced by the weight of all the material masses that constitute say body. In other words, the center of gravity of a body is the point with respect to which the force that gravity exerts on the different material points that make of the body produce a pull resultant moment. Number 4, static equilibrium. Static equilibrium exists when all the forces that act on the components of a system are balanced. Number 5, vectors. A vector is a magnitude that has two characteristics: mode or magnitude and direction. Vectors are normally draws as arrows of force, and the moment of force are vector quantities. Applications of rotational balance, and rotational balance can be applied to all types of instruments in which one or more force or torques are required to balance a body. Among the most common instruments are the lever, the Roman, and scale, the pulley, the yaw, and more options. Thank you.